Good day, everyone. I am Maria Cristina Light from the Group 3 or the Yellow Group. Our topic is about the lack of job opportunities for uneducated people. So, the flow of our presentation is to discuss the introduction, the background of the study, and the causes of unemployment, recommendations and solutions, and the conclusion. Unemployment is a global issue that happens in developed and developing countries. Job loss is an involuntary disruptive life event with a far-reaching impact on workers' life trajectories. Unemployment is caused by various reasons that comes from both the demand side or employer or the supply side or the worker. We chose this topic is to know why uneducated people are not qualified for their job that they are applying for, even though they have the talent or they are skilled for the said job. To enlighten us more, Ms. Malapit will discuss our background of the study.
Demand-side reduction may be caused by high interest rate, global recession, and financial crisis. From the supply side, functional unemployment and structural unemployment play a great role. Joblessness comes with a loss of income, and many families are left without sufficient income to meet living expenses. Dahil sa high interest rate at global recession at financial crisis, maraming hindi nakapagtrabaho at isa pa ay ang diskriminasyon lalo na sa mga may kapansanan at may mababang pinag-aralan. Isa pa dito ang pagtatanggal ng mga tauhan o pagbabawas ng tauhan sa isang company o pag-iendo. Dahil dito maraming mga tao ang nawawalan ng hanap buhay.
Cause of the problem. There are some possible causes of why there's a lack of job opportunities for uneducated people. First is low level of education. A low level of education is a main cause of unemployment. Due to increasing demand for qualified workers, it is easier for those with higher degrees to find employment. In contrast, those who lack proper education are far more likely to be unemployed because employers frequently do not want to hire them. Next is mental health issues. Mental health issues can also be reason for unemployment. People who suffer from mental problems will often have no motivation or also ability to apply for jobs in a proper manner. Moreover, these people often have problems to focus, which makes it even harder since even if they find a job, they may have difficulties not to get fired since their quality of work may be quite poor due to concentration problems. Next is stroke of faith. If those closest to you passed away or if you experience other tragedies, you might not be able to cope with the situation in mentally healthy way and may end up developing mental illness as a result. If you are homeless, the chances of getting a job are quite low since you do not have a permanent residential address, which in turn implies that communication between you and the potential employers may be quite hard. Moreover, many companies refrain from employing homeless persons since they fear that these people will not be able to perform and the company may lose money due to mistakes. Last is gender discrimination. Gender discrimination in some countries, there is still a huge gap between men and women. Women are often not treated equally compared to men, which is also translates into significantly worse jobs opportunities. Moreover, in some cultures, women are meant to stay at home and take care of the kids instead of pursuing a career, which further increases the risk of unemployment since companies may not be willing to employ women in these regions.
Now I will discuss to you the solutions on how you find a better job. First is better education. In order to fight unemployment, it is crucial to improve education levels of people so that it will be easier for them to find a job. This education should start in early school, and teachers should pay close attention and take care of every child to ensure good educational progress. Moreover, children from families that do not care about their education at all should be supported by community programs and financial aid so that these children also have a fair chance to increase their level of education rather and find a good job once they turn into adults. The second one is motivation programs. Um, Jobless people who are not willing to work at all have to be incentivized to get a job. This could mean that their social security levels can be lowered if they do not take action to go back to work. It could also mean that these people are forced into programs in which they get teach about the advantages of getting out of unemployment so they have a broader perspective on the chances of employment and might be more willing to search for a job. Fight discrimination. We should also try to fight all sorts of discrimination as a society. Um, this also include gender inequality. In countries where women are still repressed and not seen as equally important as men, government and celebrities should speak up and show the general public that women are as important as men and therefore job discrimination due to gender is not a sensible behavior. By doing so, the job opportunities of women may improve since the acceptance toward them will be increased. The next is create jobs, an intuitive measure of fight unemployment is to create jobs. Job can be created in several different ways. The creation of job often involves raising the incentive for companies to employ people and people branches in weak economic regions. This can often be accomplished by going firms financial incentives like tax advantages or other incentives to offer jobs for the local population.
Recommendation of our topic. The government can provide retraining programs for uneducated people. The government had a program like TESDA, Technical Vocational Education Training System, and the TESDA offer a training program to uneducated person or people that willing to have a job someday. They offer a different job training and skills, and we have also BLP or Basic Literacy Program. It is a program that eradicating illiteracy among out of school youth and adults. Also, the government have their program that is called the TESDA had a program that's called Continuing Education Program. They create this program to the uneducated person or undergrad students that wanted to continue their study. Disclaimer lang po, this program is came in the DepEd Department of Education. Yeah, like I said before, the DepEd had a continuing education program. They also have a ALS or a alternative learning system, and also OSYA or opportunity for out of school youth and adult. Yan. Those programs, like I said a while ago, they can provide their skills or gain their skill necessary to ensure their employment. Yan. Dagdag ko lang, yan, the
The government also have DOLE, the DOLE Kabuhayan program. It is a program to give you opportunity to have business on your own. On your own. It is a interrelated livelihood and emergency employment system. Yan. Those are the programs that government gave to um, uneducated people that don't have jobs. What I recommend is the TESDA, the Technical Vocational Training System, because the TESDA, they had a training program to give you more skills, and yan, bibigyan ka nila ng certificate para magkaroon ka ng a proper work or proper job one day na magbibigay sa iyo ng perfect salary or high salary, because pag nakapagtapos ka sa TESDA, you going to have a degree. Also, if you are a undergrad student, the DepEd also gave you a opportunity to learn again. They called it ALS, or Alternative Learning System. Yeah. Again, the recommendation program that the government gave us is the TESDA, Technical Vocational Education Training System, the BLP, or Basic Literacy Program, the ALS, or Alternative Learning System, the YA, or Opportunity for out of School Youth and Adults. And we also have the DOLE, the business opportunity. And meron ding mga job offers na hindi naman nangangailangan ng masyadong education background, like packaging or factory worker here in the Philippines, construction, I guess, and then mining, farming, fishery, and sewing. Yan. Kahit wala ka ng educational background, pwede ka pa rin magkaroon ng jobs opportunity. Pero kung sasabihin sa government, yung government is nag-o-offer sila ng mga opportunity or programs na magbibigay sa iyo ng job. They said they said learning is the key to success. Yeah, I guess the DepEd says that. Yeah. So that's it in our recommendation in our topic, the lack of job opportunity in unemployed people or person.
Conclusion. Unemployment can be a serious problem, especially in structurally weak geographic regions where firms do not have proper incentive to open branches. There are several different kinds of unemployment. Some people simply do not want to work, others urgently search for a job but were not able to get one. In order to be able to fight high levels of unemployment, governments have to take suitable measures. This would mean giving firms the incentive to employ more people, or also to provide better education for the general public so that unemployment decreases naturally. By doing so, more people can get back into work, and the overall quality of life for people is likely to increase.